All right, y'all, we're back with Otto's Dissectum, and I never met Otto, but he's got a heck of a Dissectum here.
This was a selection that was introduced by the Henderson Experimental Gardens in California. I mean, Matt and I got to see one of the very first trees when we went and visited Bob Baltzer, and this is a plant that I really like. I mean, this plant just keeps on putting that sort of orangey pink new growth over top of green.
Yeah, a lot of people may be surprised to see this one in the colorful Laceleaf edition because it is more commonly noted as being a green. I think it has exceptional pink blushing over top of that. I mean, you get some really dynamic colors. Some of these almost look variegated right now with that pink going on. This is a tree that was not only selected at that Henderson Research Center, but it was developed for being extremely heat tolerant. So this is one of the more compact Laceleafs that's also exceptionally heat tolerant. It can do full sun up to zone 8.
And this is a plant too that it has that weeping cascading habit. It is a smaller weeping cascading style, getting about 4 to 5 feet tall, 4 to 5 foot wide in 10 years. Really gives you a nice orange fall color. And it's a plant that's an exceptional weeping Laceleaf. My favorite time for Otto's Dissectum though is during those summer months. Orange pink new growth flushes keep popping across this thing over top of the green, and it makes for a very dynamic display during the summer when a lot of the other plants are more green.
It has a very frilly look to it. Almost looks more like a red filigree than many other types, so it's got one of the daintier looks. But again, this tree was developed for being extremely durable. It is an exceptional high heat plant that can go out in your landscape and look amazing. This is going to work anywhere that you want a smaller, compact, Laceleaf, and that's going to work great in those settings, whether it's a container or in the ground. This tree works awesome in the shade or in the sun. You will see less of the bright pink if you have it in heavy, dense shade. It will be more of a lime green in that setting. If you can give it at least early morning sun, you can kind of get some of those pink infusions going on, especially in that early spring, getting some of those flushings that really make this one kind of have a blushing. It kind of has a blushing over top of it. We use that term a lot with japonicums, but it's certainly something that Otto's Dissectum brings.
And this is a colorful Laceleaf by anybody's standards. I mean, that pink color, that orange fall color, I mean, all about this plant, it just keeps putting on unique colors that make it stand out from your typical waterfall or your typical Tamukiyama.